Yá'át'ééh. Good morning, my relatives. It's Mark Charles. Today is Tuesday, January 10th, and I'm sitting here with my first cup of coffee. And I want to share with you about a book I've been reading, which is not what I expected. Um, I'm doing something that I've wanted to do for a while, which is as you know, over the past 2 years, I've spent a lot of energy improving my health, reading a lot of books, questioning things, and trying things so I can be healthier as a person. And now that I've got to a good point in my health and I'm maintaining my health instead of trying to learn how to get healthier all the time, I want to direct some of that energy to improving my professional life, my professional growth, and even my business and the work I do. And so I decided I'm going to start reading some of the classic business books. Again, thinking through them with a decolonizing mindset of I don't want to just become a capitalist, but how do I begin to think through these things in a positive way and apply some of even my indigenous worldview and principles into some of these things. And I decided, right, one of the most popular books regarding business out there is How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. And it sold millions and millions of copies. I think 30 million copies. Was written in the 1930s and today continues to be one of the best-selling books. And so I thought I need to start reading this book. And I'll be honest, I expected to not like it. I expected to find it shallow and unhelpful and just about how to be a better capitalist. And I'm actually really surprised as I'm reading through it how it talks a lot about improving yourself and applying a better version of your more authentic self into your life, your professional life, your family life, your business life. And the first three chapters, which is how far I've read, chapter one talks about not complaining and not becoming a person who just complains and finds problems with people and who criticizes people. The second chapter is about authentically appreciating people, not flattery, but expressing authentic appreciation for people. And the third chapter is about not just presenting your own needs. I want to do this. I want to learn that. I want to accomplish this. But really thinking, what are the challenges, problems that my audience, my customers, my friends, people around me are facing? And how can I use my expertise, my skill set, my things to help them solve some of their problems? And how can I even promote my own work by thinking empathetically about the needs of other people? It's fascinating to think about business in that way. Um, and like I said, I was not expecting to enjoy this book as much as I did. I think it's because I also thought Dale Carnegie was related to Andrew Carnegie, and so he was just some massive multi-millionaire, billionaire tycoon. And they're not related at all. I found that out today too when I started Googling about Dale Carnegie, the author of How to Win Friends and Influence People. Um, so that also helped change my perspective a little bit. But anyway, if you haven't read the book yet, I'm enjoying it. It's not what I expected. I'm finding the book is actually challenging me not just how to be be a better person, but it's challenging me of how to, as a better person, as an authentically better person, how do I apply that into my professional and business life? And that's what I want, right? That's why I do the work I do. That's why I'm an independent, politically aligned person. That's why I work hard to critique both sides. That's why I try to understand what's going on within, what's going on within white America. I try to understand these things because I want to be honest, be truthful. I don't want to just be critical. That's why I don't want to just jump in on the bandwagon of criticizing this leader or jumping on that leader. But I really try to think through what's being said and what are we talking about and what are the problems we're facing. And often they're bipartisan foundational problems, not the simple things we lob at political and cultural opponents. So I'm finding the book actually aligns a lot with the values I already have. So anyway, I'll let you know more about it as I read through the book, but yeah, it's a good book. I'm enjoying it. It's, believe it or not, helping me to walk in beauty. So my relatives, hope your first cup of coffee is as good as mine is. Walk in beauty, and may we all learn how to walk in beauty together. Ako na.